I'm just going to jump on for a really quick video here to tell you something you must all stop doing. And the reason is very important. But photographers, if you shoot a product, I've literally got nothing nearby. Cavendish and Harvey sour cherry drops. These are delicious, which is why there's only one left in the tin. If you shoot a product like that for part of your portfolio or test shoot, and then you tag the person on social media, don't be doing that. And here's why. Let me first of all speak about why you're doing it. The reason you're doing it is you're hoping somebody there will see it. And they will. The social media manager, who's probably 19 years old and has nothing to do with the company whatsoever, nor the ad agency. They'll just be some random social media company. If you tag Coca-Cola, the creative director from Coca-Cola is not going to see your image. It doesn't work like that. Now, Coca-Cola won't share it, but this brand here, they will share it. So they've done a couple of things here. One is they've got free content. They can share that on Instagram. You've tagged them in it. They can share it. There's nothing in the rules of Instagram or anything that says they can't do that. You've opened yourself up to give them some free work. Why would they pay you? You do it for free. And two, the person seeing that has no creative control over what you're doing. They don't go, oh, yes, they've done really good in this. Maybe we should get the next ad campaign shot by you. That's not going to happen. That is not how you get work. Now, if you want to know how you get work, I have a marketing workshop called Marketing 101. That is how you get work. This here is not it. It also shows amateurish behavior. Don't know why, but photography is very snobby. And I can sometimes come across that way as well because I tell it like it is and it's very snobby. I'm not. You know, I don't think it's going to do your career any harm tagging these people, but sorry to interrupt. My friend Alex from over at the Photographic Eye
How's it?
is part of this year's 5-day deal, and he asked me if I'd give him a shout out on the channel, and of course I've agreed because he's a great guy and he also helped me a lot with getting the channel up and running. The 5-day deal is where you pay $99 and you get a torrent of information. And it's from the likes of Scott Kelby and all the great educators out there. There's workshops, it's digital assets, it's presets, the whole shebang. And this year Alex is involved in that. Now, one of the big things that the 5-day deal does that I certainly didn't know about is that it raises money for charity. And so far, it's raised $2 million for various charities. And I think that's a pretty good cause, and you get loads of education for it. I'll pop a link down below, so if you're interested in that, do follow it on. Apart from you giving them free advertising, which is kind of the opposite of what the business is. But it's not doing what you think it is. There's nobody at the end of that Instagram account who's ever going to value you or your work and book you. They're not the people. The people you should be contacting are the creative directors of the ad agencies who work for these people. And if you as I say, Marketing Workshop does all of that for you. But this is not the way. You'll waste a lot of time tagging companies, and they get tagged by loads of photographers. And honestly, a lot of the time they're like, please don't shoot our work. You're making it look awful. Think about it. The vast majority of photographers are rubbish. Just because they would be. Why wouldn't they? And the good ones, the only time you ever tag a brand is when you've been paid to shoot for them. And that's when you say, look, I shot for this brand, tag the brand. And maybe the social media team will share it. If it's Coca-Cola, they won't because they're so on it with what needs to be shared. They just randomly share stuff. But if it's like French's mustard, they might give it a share. If it's the Sweetie brand, they might give it a share. If it's Mars, probably not. So, it's all about making sure that you're doing things for the right reason. It's not going to end your career sharing these stuff and tagging people in it when you've not been paid for it, but it's definitely not doing what you think it should. I hope this little snippet of a video has been good for you. See you soon. Bye-bye.